And if you're watching this video, you're watching the start of my journey into making my app Blue Notes into the biggest and most revolutionary education, like invention slash like software of 2025. Let's say the whole decade. So my plan is to I already have an app, as you know. If it's in the link in the description. It's called Blue Notes, and right now it's just a mobile app that gives you quizzes, AI quizzes, and an AI tutor to teach you topics because a lot of the times you don't have the time to ask a lecturer for help or like your studying system is flawed. For example, you have I don't know, your study. For example, you have a quiz to do. Like for example, you like to study doing flashcards. Just chuck it onto a quiz, into my AI quiz, and it will sort that out all for you. And my weekly objectives. So like every week or so, well, I don't know, every video I have different objectives to do throughout the day, and there's like one big objective to do throughout the week. So this week's objective is to find myself in an office pitching my idea to a lecturer or professor, because during this semester, which is about to start, I want to get professors using my product. So my product that I'll be giving to professors specifically is I'm solving a problem, right? So for example, on the perspective of a lecturer. No, let's go for the perspective of a student first. You're in a lecture, there's 400 other students around you. Okay, maybe not 400, but let's say there's 100 other students in that room. You do not have the time to put your hand up, or you do not have the courage to put your hand up because nobody puts their hand up during a lecture in front of 200 people to ask a damn question. Don't lie to yourself. You do not have the guts to ask a question in a lecture. And as well, the lecturer does not have the time to answer you and your question. So my goal is to solve that problem. And the way we'll be doing it is we'll have a dashboard for the student that integrates into Blackboard, and the student can click during the lecture. It automatically picks up that you're in the lecture, and it's either you can do it through Blackboard, or if you already have Blue Note on your phone, you can just click join lecture once you're in that lecture theater, and it automatically picks up. And then, for example, during the lecture, I'm confused. I click confused, and what it's going to do is it's going to send the lecturer a key or something, or like some type of like indication to let them know that a student is confused on this exact topic. And because it will be synced with the lecturer's presentation and PowerPoint, it will know exactly what you got confused on. So it's no longer you like typing in. Or the other option is if you have a specific question, you can type in the question that you have specifically, and they'll send to the lecturer. So on the lecturer side, what will happen is they'll have a dashboard that they'll see, and what the dashboard will show is the percentage of students that are struggling on that exact topic. And so, for example, it reaches over 30% of students that are confused. What is going to happen is going to warn the lecturer and tell them either they can stop the lecture at the moment and then discuss the topics that people are not understanding, or the lecturer can choose to leave it until the end of the lecture, or just skip it all in all. And on the student side, to fully solve the whole problem of you not understanding what's being said in the lecture, what is going to happen is Blue Note already has an AI quiz feature and an AI tutor feature. So what's going to happen is that data from the lecture, the things that you didn't understand, which it automatically picks up itself, will be sent to your phone, and your lecture AI tutor will teach you that topic, and you'll receive AI quizzes on how to better understand that topic. So all in all, the lecturer's problem is solved of not having the time to answer the questions. And another thing that I'm solving the problem of is when at the end of a lecture, you always see this hurdle of students going to the lecturer to ask them questions about the lecture and how to do certain things. The lecturer doesn't have time for that. They can do their best to do it, to help you, but all in all, they do not have time. And as well, another thing for the lecturer themselves is the lecturer will receive like a report basically of what students didn't understand the lecture, what percentage of students didn't understand it, and which students didn't understand it, so they can help them personally if they have the time to. And then what can happen is there will be they can take the report, send it off to those UniPass people, and give them data to show, okay, this is what you should probably focus on, or if students are not like confident enough to ask you, or you don't have the time to cover all the topics, here's the topics to focus on specifically. So this is going to increase universities' production, because at a high scale of students and teaching 200 people at once, you do not have the time to ensure proper quality of learning. This solves that problem, and uni will be a better experience both for students and professors. So that's my goal. And in order to get that done, obviously we covered the weekly objective, and this is the weekly objective. So once I get that done, yeah, so sometime along this week, my objective is to find myself in an office pitching this idea to a professor. I'm not necessarily like pitching it yet to sell to them. I'm just pitching it to, let them know, and to probably get them onto testing the product when I have developed it fully. I'm currently in the middle of making that, like actually coding it. The app is done, obviously, but this is gonna expand Blue Note into like the B2B space, where it's like, instead of me just going to you guys directly, you students, and trying to win you over, why don't I just get it into the damn system and code it? It's as simple as that. Yeah, and then hopefully we'll expand to different universities. Yeah, so these videos are just gonna be essentially like documenting this whole process, this whole journey, so I can hold myself accountable, kinda, and also to have something to look back on. But all in all, I'm doing this as well so I can make money from YouTube, from you guys watching, and I'm proud for you guys to support the journey. And as well as that, these videos just be like unedited. Obviously, I don't have the time to be editing them, and it just makes things more realistic. Oh yeah, and by the end of the year, my goal is to be driving that Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. Thank you for watching this video. You guys will watch everything unfold, and it's gonna happen. All glory to God.